Hi everyone! It's been a long time. I did not realize that 3 weeks have gone by. Well, I guess the 10th is when I put my last video up and for Project Life, and I'm like, oh my god, it's been forever. So let's see if I can figure out what the heck I'm doing here. So this is the week of February. I'll look right now. Give me a second while I put my pictures down. I'm using the Heidi Swap Dreamy collection, and this is Super Bowl weekend, so the 1st to the 7th, I believe. Yeah, and that's how far behind I am. Isn't that awesome? Let's see, let me move this out of the way. There we go. Oh, perfect. Oh my god, I may have figured this out, right guys? Okay, so let's start with this one right here. Let's start with this side. So this was an awesome week for Cheyenne because she lost. I'll make sure I'm in frame right now. I'm just putting this stuff down. Let's see. Yeah. She got to below 200 this week, and it was just, what an accomplishment. You know, this girl who, you know, has medical issues, and she could use a lot of, she could use excuses if she wanted to, and she doesn't, and so she's been working really hard, and it's been paying off for her. And so this was a great week, great week for her. So you know how I like to pre-do my pictures, so I'm making sure I'm laying them the way I want. Let me just make sure my head's not in the way. There we go. See, it's been a while. So she lost 1.1 pounds this week. It was so cool. Yeah, I'm so proud of her. It's just, it's easy to gain weight and it's so hard to lose. And boy, oh boy. Where did oh, here it is. Let me see. I wanted to use the little one. So I have news this week. I have become, well, in 2.5 weeks I will become a chicken mama. We decided, because all your remember I asked you last year to keep us in your thoughts and cross your fingers for something that was happening, that kind of thing. Well, what ended up happening, let me make sure. What ended up happening is our mortgage, we had an adjustable, and the adjustable hit, and the adjustable was killing us because where we live, our property taxes are like stupid. They're like stupid. So we pay $6,000 a year in property taxes. We live in California, so it's the normal rate. I'll tell you, it is honestly, unless you rent, it's the normal rate. And so that alone was killing us for our mortgage. And well, we ended up talking to our mortgage people. Oh shoot, I totally did that wrong. Oh, totally did that wrong. See, that's what I get. I'm out of practice here. I need to put that down further, and that way I can put the numbers here. So luckily they come off easy. And well, we saved our home. We totally saved our home, and we are staying here because Tim retires in 12 years, and then we're leaving. We're probably moving to Florida. So, if you watch Spawn, where all the old people go. So, but actually it's not. It's because we love cruising, and so we want to be near the cruise ships. So, probably like the Fort Lauderdale area, but we will more than likely move to Florida. And, so I wanted to stay here because I wanted, in my house that I'm in right now, because we're out of the way, we're secluded. People hate coming up here to deliver or anything to us. So I lost 1.2 pounds. So I'm at 204.6 this week. Okay, the week of the 7th. So so what I ended up doing was I said, you know what, let's stay here because I don't want to have to rent, because a lot of people who rent here where I live, they're not allowed to have animals anymore. They had to get rid of their dogs during that whole, when, I don't want to say depression because it wasn't a depression, but the whole economy drop. And well, so I decided that, you know what, I love my fur babies too much. Cordell's leaving in June. He's moving to Colorado, so we'll be in Colorado a lot. So if anyone's in that area, let me say hi, you know, because my son will be there, so he's going to go to college over there, just a community college, and so we're going to be doing that. But in the meantime, I said, you know what, it's secure up here, I'm safe, because, you know, Tim works 24 hours, so I'm by myself. I'm truly by myself. And you know, bulldogs, they are not guard dogs. Okay, they are not. So so anyways, and I don't want to live in a city. I don't want to have close neighbors. You know, and the houses they're building right now, they're like, people are paying over $3,000 a month for their mortgages, and up to $4,000. I've heard some people are paying $4,000 a month, and it's like, you know, and they live, their houses are nothing. Their backyard is basically like a bathtub. There's nothing. They don't have any yards anymore. It's all about how much you can fit into a small space, right? So we decided, you know what, I don't want to live in the city. The houses that are going for rent were, you know, even a small house that we want to live in the country is going for what we pay for our mortgage. So we're like, no, let's just stay here. I can have my fur babies. I don't have to worry about anybody telling me, you know, you can't, or having to pay more, because, you know, if they let you, they end up making you pay an arm and a leg for the deductible, or, you know, your down payment of your rental. So I said no. So anyways, I'm leading up to this, but anyways, your crossing your fingers and stuff worked for me and Tim, and we are staying here. Our house is big, but you know what, it's okay, because it's the security of what I want. And so, well, I decided, you know, I've been wanting for a long time, but since we didn't know if we were staying or not, you know, we weren't about to get some chickens when we didn't even know. That's not fair, not right? So, well, when we decided we're staying, we signed our final papers in May, and my chickens come on the 23rd of March. In 2.5 weeks, I will be a chicken mama, and so, where I bought them from is my pet chicken. Okay, so that's where I bought them from. Well, my pet chicken has a minimum order of 15. So, I am going to have 15 chickens. I've never, ever in my life grew up with chickens, or in Tim, he grew up with chickens. So, but in his adult life, which, you know, his adult life and my adult life together, we've been together that whole time, we've never had them. And I've never even touched them or played with them or anything. But I knew that I could be a good mama. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. So, so we're getting ready. We have a 900 and... we just cleaned out the chicken coop, which when we moved into this house was considered a dog run. So it's all fenced in kind of thing. We just have to add a roof and all that good stuff. Well, it's... we measured it, it's 625 square feet. So the chicken coop will be 625 square feet. So it should be enough room for 15 chickens. So I'm pretty excited. Don't you think those are cute? That's from Color Cast Designs. Oh, I love their stuff. It's so awesome. So anyway, so that's what's been going on. You're crossing your fingers and your prayers and all that stuff. It mattered, and it made a difference for me. So I get to stay in my home and have chickens and have my fur babies, and they're snoring in here right now. This is my bow that I just got from Gloria. I get to use it right off the bat. I love it. It's so awesome. So, isn't this coming along nicely? I'm like, I love this. This is so fun. And it's been on my desk. I'll tell you what, you guys, I finished this a week ago. Maybe even a week and a half ago. I'm not sure yet, or I don't remember. It's been that long, but it's been sitting here on my desk, and I have just been busy. It's been busy. And so I'm excited to get back into this. I have only 2 appointments next week for, you know, my health. And so, well, actually 1 appointment for my health, my follow-up. And then I have my son's, we have a senior grad committee meeting. Whew, say that 3 times, right? And well, did I put that on the wrong one? I think I put it on the wrong one. It's okay. everything's good. So, same thing as usual. I'm still screwing up, but you can never screw up in Project Life. Are you kidding? Psh, that's the fun of it. You can do whatever the heck you want, even change your design midway through. So, so I have nothing going on, so I am going to print out my pictures today of the week. So this is week 6, so I'm going to be printing out week 7. I will be printing that one out ASAP and getting to work on it. So hopefully I can have another video up here pretty soon. So, but we already have our names picked out for our chickens, and Cheyenne's going to help me. She doesn't live here, but she's going to help me with them because she's so excited too. My girl is like me. She loves animals, and so you know, she gets creeped out about spiders, but she won't kill them. And everything in my house is catch and release, even spiders. So we do not kill anything but ants, flies, and mosquitoes. Those are the only things that die in my house. Everything else, if it's spiders or whatever, are catch and release. So, she'll, you know, she's not really crazy about spiders, but and especially if they're huge, like the wolf spiders, and she'll be screaming, "Mom, come get it!" So she makes sure she's, you know, on top of her bed, but she has me come and get it and catch it. So all my whole family knows, you know, don't mess with the babies, because, you know, they don't do nothing to you, then it's, you know, they just accidentally came in the house. That's right. So this is my dad. This was Super Bowl week, right? Weekends and week. So we went to my dad's house because we don't have cable. We used to have, you know, Dish Network since the 90s. When it first came out, we were the first ones to get it here, and we've had it ever since. Well, 4 years ago we decided, you know what, this is ridiculous. You know, reality TV was taking over everything, and from what I can see, it still is. So, so we said, you know what, we don't need to be paying $100 and something odd a month for junk. So we decided to get rid of it, and when we did, let's see. When we did, we ended up getting, you know, what is it, like bunny ears back in the day, you know, because we're, you know, if you're as old as I am, you know what I mean about the bunny ears. Well, now it's we have the Roku, and then we have they're not bunny ears anymore, it's an antenna. So it's an antenna you put on your wall. Well, we only get Fox, ABC, and KSBW. So we lost CBS. Well, Super Bowl's on CBS, and I'm like, oh, so talk about like, and not panicking, you know, we don't panic every year, but, you know, there are moments where I'm like, oh, we can't stay home, so we can't stay home, we have to go somewhere to watch the Super Bowl. And this year we went to my parents, so it was cool. Isn't Rocky cute? He was like, I wanted to say peekaboo so bad, but I thought this was cuter. It says, eat, sleep, repeat, love, you have my whole heart forever, because he does. He has my whole heart. I love this boy. He is my everything. So, yes, fur baby can be your everything. So, but he's just amazing. I love Rocky. So, and if you guys want, thank you guys for watching the beach pictures. Okay, so beach video. So that was for Paula M. Paula M asked me last year to take some videos of the babies in the water and at the beach. So I told her I would as soon as, you know, we were able to. Well, last week was such a gorgeous day here in California in Monterey Bay. So we knew that the night before we were going to take them. So then we got there and I said, you know what, I'm going to video them because it's a nice day. We can see everything. It's crystal clear. They're loving the water. So I did. Well, I did it with my phone, and I wasn't positive if I was going to upload both of them. Okay, so that's how come it's a little shaky and, you know, kind of not all that together. And then I'm not familiar with my phone on recording from my phone. So when I turned it off, I thought I turned it off and I didn't, and it was still recording. So that's how come you have a little bit of skipping. It like editing kind of thing. It wasn't from me editing it. It was from me turning it off and then turning it back on and then trying to figure out how to put the camera on. And yeah, so I'm a dork, and that stuff, it doesn't come easy to me. So so that's why you had a little bit of choppiness, but that was from that. So let's see. Oh, I finally got to use these freckled fawn pieces. Oh my god, talk about in love. These things are so gorgeous. Okay, but see, this is why I used them. I'll tell you why. Because I mean, they don't really have a rhyme or reason for this layout, but I think they work. And it's because, I mean, well, I'll show you. You know what? Let me tell you now because I'll forget. You know how I am. because when I'm done with this layout, when you look at the layout, all you're going to see is orange. That orange is going to pop out at you. No matter what you do, it's going to. So your eye will be drawn to it. Well, when you put a coordinating color, the same color on the other side, your eye will now go around the page instead of focusing on just one area. So now you have the orange that matches it. So that is how come I did it. So and then, you know, when I get done, look at it and tell me what you think, if I'm full of baloney or not. So, and I could be, you know, I don't mind saying I am. I don't mind that at all. So now cat this day. Okay, so I found this little cat. You spell cat with K. K-A-T is my cat. Well, this cat was on I think this is October afternoon. It looks like an October afternoon. And I thought it was so cute and so fitting for my cat that I thought, you know what? I'm going to put it there, and it just made me smile. And that, you know what? That's all I ask for, is I just want to have fun. I just want to love this project life. So I'm okay with if it doesn't really have a rhyme or reason or anything like that. I'm okay. So hopefully you guys are too, because you guys can't take everything, you know, to heart with, you know, oh, this doesn't really match. That doesn't matter. If you like it, put it there. Hey, it's your layout. So it says it's not easy being a princess, because at night everyone clamors for Dad's attention and to get rubs, because he's a good rubber, and so she's like passed out on the side of him, like just completely passed out, and it's so cute. And so I put on there, it's not easy being a princess. So I keep saying where we live, but where I live, you know, that kind of thing. But I don't know if it's, I think it's because not everyone, you know, I have my friends in Kentucky and North Carolina that watch and all that good stuff. So that's why I say where I live, because where I live we have a game going on with Safeway. We have a Safeway. I know not everybody has one, but it's a grocery store for the people who do not know. And they have a Monopoly game. And this Monopoly game, you get your groceries, and then you get the little game pieces to play Monopoly. It's just fun. You know what? You're not going to win anything. Honestly, these things are rigged for a reason, right? I mean, you can't be, you know, naive. And but it's fun. And you know, Cheyenne is doing one at her own place, and so we're swapping game pieces, and it's just so funny because she was coming over and she did my game pieces that way, because she's like, oh my god, I scored like all kinds, like 10 tickets or something like that. And so she was putting them on, and I just thought, you know what, she's at my house, we just got done running, we just got done weighing in, and we're together, and it was nice. You know, I love Sundays because I get to be with her for at least, you know, a half hour, and you know, I get to just talk with her, and it's great. I'm loving those precious moments with her, you know, because she does have her own life now. But so she's doing my Monopoly game, and I just thought it was hilarious. We're just playing this game, this silly game, but it's fun, and why not? You know what? Why not? So, and then this is the week I had to go in because I have bladder problems. Hey, 2 big babies, you know, natural birth and stuff. So hey, it happens. So, but I'll tell you what, it looks like I'm going to have another bladder lift. This will be my 3rd. Okay, I'm 41. My 3rd bladder lift. So these babies did a number on me. Then this is the week we discovered cauliflower pizza. I decided, you know what, I'm going to do it. So I did it. And it was so scrumptious. It's not, you know, don't kid yourself. It's not pizza dough. It really isn't. But it's, for what it is, it was tasty. And I told Tim, I said, I want to do it again next week because it was good. It was good enough, you know? So I got this one from Color Cast Designs. Also, is this not freaking fabulous? It's Super Bowl 50. And this is also, I'm using these for the rest of the year, you guys. So just in case you didn't know. This is these wood pieces. So this is week 6 week of February 1st to February 7th. And I made this all about football because you know how much I freaking love my football. Oh my god, I'm so sad that we have to wait quite a few more months for it. So I know not all of you are fans, but hey, I am, and I'm looking forward to it. So that is my title card. I love it. Love how it came out. I will put enamel dots and everything on it. So yeah, enamel dots on to make things pop a little bit more. I wanted to thank Amanda. Is it Kankle Fritz, love that. Christina Wilson, Angie Hinks, Disney Nut for Life 22, Scrap Crafter 75, Susan VDM, Kai's mom, Fatima, Diane B, Susan Ornelius, Lynn Scott, Iva Youngs, Crafty Coco, Paula M. Thank you. Wait, here we go. It cut out, but this time I saw it. Thank you so much for watching and for leaving me comments, and I appreciate every single one of you. Isn't this layout fun? Isn't it just, isn't it fun? I think it's fun. I can't wait to put it away and have it in my PO where I can just crank it over. So sorry I went longer than I normally do, but I had a lot to say, I think. Especially thank you for the crossing the fingers and all that stuff. And I get to be a chicken mama, and I cannot wait to show you guys. I also want to tell you guys that I really enjoyed taking taking videos of the puppies, and I think I want to do that more just because I love them. And, you know, it'll be nice if I'm 60 years old to see them, you know, the love I have for them back in the day, and I can still see them in video, you know. So I hope you don't mind that, but I would like to. And then I will be, March 23rd, I will be having my chickens. So I will be taking pictures. If you're on Facebook on Project Life Obsessed, I will share over there too, because I know that some of you who watch are on there, and you know what's going on, and I know you won't mind, hopefully. Cross my fingers for that. But I will be showing tons of pictures. I have 15 of them, and they all will have Disney names. All Disney names. So, but they won't have their own personal names until they get a little older and they get their feathers, so we can tell them apart. But cross your fingers for me that they all survive the trek, and that they can survive, you know, the first few days are crucial. So I'm learning a lot, which is hard because I don't learn nothing anymore, right? And nothing. We'll see you guys so much. Big hugs. Thank you guys for watching. As soon as I can, I'm going to bring out week 7. I promise. We'll see ya. Bye.